there, happy campers. We are going to do math lesson 10.6 today on this fabulous Thursday. And we're moving away from time now, and we're going to start talking about measuring. Instead of measuring time, measuring length today. So we're on 10.6. It is on page 593. Make sure you find that in your math book. And so you are ready to rock. Measure length, essential question. How can you generate measurement data and show the data on a line plot? So not only are we going to figure out how long things are, we're going to plot them and figure out how to do it on a graph. So connect. You have learned how to measure length to the nearest inch. Sometimes the length of an object is not a whole unit. For example, a paper clip is more than 1 inch, but less than 2 inches. You can measure length to the nearest ½ inch or 1/4 inch. The ½ inch marking on a ruler divide each inch into 2 equal parts. The 1/4 inch markings divide each ruler into 4 equal parts. And I have provided a ruler for all of you in your folders this week. So all of you have a ruler to use. If you have a ruler, a little bit of a glare, kind of hard to see here. We have our 0 inches and our 1 inches. Deciding which ruler looks best here, boys and girls. I think this one might. Okay? So 0 and 1. The big space right in the middle, right here, that's our 1/2. It's 2 equal parts. We know that from fractions. 1 part, 2 parts. Then we have a little bit bigger line here and one here. Now we're in fourths. So we have 1/4, 2/4 or 1/2, 3/4, and 1. Okay, so we're going to be using all those little markings today in our work. Unlock the problem. Example 1. Use a ruler to measure the glue stick to the nearest ½ inch. They have the ruler right out here for us on this one. So it goes past the 1, it goes past the 2, but it does not go to the 3. But we want the nearest ½ inch, so we draw a line here. We can see it's going right to here. This line right here in the middle, that's our ½ inch. But it's not just a half, because we're halfway past the 2 to the 3. So your job is to line up the left end of the glue stick with the 0 mark on the ruler. Always line our object up with the 0 mark. The right end of the glue stick is between the ½ inch marks for blank and blank. Okay? So it is between the 2 and the 2 and 1/2 mark. The mark that is closest to the right end of the glue stick is for 2 and 1/2 inches. It's closer to this line than this line. So the length of the glue stick, the length of the glue stick to the nearest ½ inch is 2 and 1/2 inches. Okay, we're going to look at another example. Use a ruler to measure the paper clip to the nearest 1/4 inch. So this time we're going to use all these lines because we want it into 4 parts. So line the left end of the paper clip with the 0 mark on the ruler. They line that paper clip right up with the 0 mark. The right end of the paper clip is between the 1/4 inch marks for blank and blank. So it's coming right here. So it's between here and here. Okay? So this one, that would be 1/4, 2/4, and we're at the 1. So it's between 1 and 2/4 and 1, and how many fourths would this be? We're just counting on our number line. 3/4. Just labeling the fractions on it's like a number line, your ruler, boys and girls. Just numbering those fractions just like we did on in our fraction unit. The mark that is closest to the right end of the paper clip is for blank inches. So where is it closest to? It's closer to this one. So that's 1 and 3/4 inches. So the length of the paper clip to the nearest 1/4 inch is 1 and 3/4. Okay? We're we're going to turn our page. When we turn our page, we are going to put an X here. We're not going to do that activity. We're going to come right down here. And we are going to measure the length to the nearest half inch. Is the key closest to 1.5 inches, 2 inches, or 2.5 inches? Take out your ruler. Line that end line up with our 0 mark. And it's going to go right to here. So is this going to be closer to the 1.5, the 2, or the 2.5? And we can say it's very close to the 2. So it's closest to the 2 inches. Okay? Right over on page 595. And we are looking at number 2. Measure the length to the nearest 1/4 inch. So I line my ruler up. Okay? And it's going to fall right about here. So that is a 1/4 inch line. So there's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and what's my big number? 4. So 4 and 3/4. Okay? Now comes the part where we are going to make a little plot, line plot, along with practicing our measuring. So what they want us to do is they want us to use these lines right here. Measure the length of the lines to the nearest half inch and make a line plot. So before we can even start measuring, we need some numbers here. So the smallest anything could be would be a 0. We're going to start that with 0. But now we have to figure out, what do you think the biggest is here? If we look at the lines, this one definitely looks the longest. Let's measure it. It's not quite to the 3, but it's not before the 2. So I think it would be a good idea to put a 3 here. And we're going to go every half inch. So we're going to make this 1/2, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2. Mrs. Shank is silly here, boys and girls. Sorry, that should be 1/2, 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2. There we go. Got to pay attention to what I'm doing. So we're going every half inch. Okay? And we're going to name. We always like to name our graph. So this is the length of lines measured to the half inch, because they want to do it to the nearest half inch. Okay, good. So now we can start measuring line and putting some plots on here. So let's start with this first line. If we line it up, we can see it goes halfway. So it's 1/2. So I'm going to go here to the 1/2, and I'm going to put an X above it because there was one line at 1/2. Now I'm going to go to the next line. Ooh, this one's going to go by the quarters. So there's 1/4, 1. But we're doing to the nearest half inch, remember. So can we do quarters? No. So is this going to be closer to 1/2 or to 1? Kind of right in the middle, isn't it? Think about rounding. If we get that number 5 that's right in the middle, we want to go higher, right? So we're going to go higher. We're going to make that by a 1. We're going to put an X there. Next one down. How do I measure that? Ooh, that's almost perfectly right at the 1. So that goes on the 1. Next line. Goes past the 1, and it's right about at the 1/2. So 1 1/2. I get to put an X there. Next one. Ooh, that line is just about the same. It's not quite to the 1 1/2, but it's definitely closer there than to the 1. So I'm going to put another X. Here we are in this one. Wow, this one's just about the same too. 1 1/2. Put another X there. If you look at those, you can see they're very similar to the same. this one. Oh, it's going past the 2. Oh, that's real close to the 2 and 1/2. So I'm going to put an X here. Next line down, measuring. Real close to the 2. So I'm going to put an X on the 2. And the last one there, that one's super close to the 2 as well. So I'm going to put another X on the 2. Okay? We are going to skip over number 4 for now. Turn the page. And you are going to look at number 6. You are going to go on to your Math on the Spot video for lesson 10.5. And you are going to do your Math on the Spot video. Here, the blue box. Think smarter. What is the length of the pencil to the nearest 1/2 inch? They don't want to go to a 1/4, 1/2 inch. So we're going to line up the 0. And we're going to a 1/2 inch, and it's just about halfway past the 3. So we're going to call that 3 and 1/2. We're not going to worry about the explain part today. We're going to go right next door here to our practice and homework page. We are going to put our name and our number. Measure the length to the nearest 1/2 inch. So for number 1, they did for you, 2 and 3. You're going to measure those pieces of asparagus, it looks like to me, and you're going to write your answer. Then for number 4 and 5, you're going to measure the length to the nearest 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. So your denominator is going to have a 4 in your fraction there. Okay? Number 6. We're going to cross out number 6 today. Okay? Number 7. Alex's dog has a tail that is 5 1/4 inches long. On a ruler, what inch marks are closest to 5 1/4? Name 2 inch marks. So you're going to look at your ruler. You're at 5 1/4. So you're going to think about what would be over here and what would be over here. Cross out number 8. Going to the back side. Number 1 and 2, you're going to do what is the length of each object. You're going to measure those for me. This one wants to the 1/2 inch, this one to the 1/4 inch. Spiral review. Number 3. Write the equations included in the same set of related facts as 6 times 8 equals 48. Finish your fact family for me. Number 4. Brooke says there are 49 days until July 4th. There are 7 days in a week. And how many weeks will it be July 4th? Okay? You're going to need to do some division there to find your answer. Number 5. It is 20 minutes before 8 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? Use AM or PM. So you're at 8 o'clock. You want to jump this way 20 minutes. Make sure you use it AM or PM. Number 6. Marcy played the piano for 45 minutes. She stopped playing at 4:15. At what time did she start playing the piano? It's your line. This is going to be your 4:15. You want to jump back 45. Think 4 10s, 5 1s to find your answer. Do very careful work. Make sure when you are done, you're going to tear this out and you are going to put it into your folder so that I can grade it.